Okay. Let's see here. We're not going to use that today. I might use that today. Let's see here. I'm not going to use that. Okay. So, let's see here. Let's get organized. All right. Good morning. Hey, hey. All right, I need some moisturizer. So how's it going? So I'm on at a weird time this morning. Hi, Travis. Good morning. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Erin. Hey, Jamie. Good morning. So if anybody jumped on with me yesterday morning, you guys will know that I was beyond frustrated yesterday because I haven't been able to lose weight. But there's a dual-fold problem going on because I've had some major hormone issues. Good morning, Norma. And let's just stop a minute, okay? Can we just give props to Ginger Carter Newcomb? Look at this hair, y'all. This hair is... I'm so obsessed with the hair this time. She finally... It took her a few times because it had a lot of gold in it, so we were trying to wash that out. But we got our hair did yesterday, and I am loving it. Oh, you like this shirt, Liam? This is from a company... Actually, I saw Cara Lewis Newton promote this company. I've got it. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to look it up if you're interested. They have the cutest stuff for sure. Yes. So, okay, so I'm going to tell you guys, okay, so I'm going to catch you guys up from yesterday. Yesterday morning, I woke up. I was extremely frustrated. Hey, Natasha. I was extremely frustrated because I've been on this diet for 2 months. And I just haven't been able to lose weight. And I've been doing low carb. And I've been trying to really stay on it. And as a matter of fact, thank you guys. I'm just now, like, I'm actually starting to put on weight, which is weird. And I felt like it was all hormonal. So, anyways, long story short, I started digging in yesterday. So here's a couple things that I've learned. So one of the things with a low-carb diet, even though they tell you can eat all the cheese, all the butter you want, there is a possibility that if you're having trouble losing weight on that diet, that you may actually want to cut dairy. And when I say you want to cut dairy, that does not mean eggs, okay? Eggs are really not considered dairy. So that is one thing that you can do. You can have your body checked for yeast, which is something that I am going to do as well. So I've got an appointment Friday. I'm going to check to see if there's a lot of yeast in my gut. But I have a feeling that may be a problem for me, and I'm going to tell you why. Who likes those pure protein shakes? So I never drink milk, okay? I never ever drink milk. And I hate dairy for the most part, except for cheese and butter. Okay, Barris, you got to go. Bye, Barris. Okay. So... anyways, I've been drinking the pure protein shakes, and sometimes I'll even drink 2 a day just so I can get my protein in. So there's a possibility that I've been getting too much milk and dairy. That might be affecting my weight loss. So I'm going to let you know after Friday on that, Melody. I think my holistic guru lady does some of that stuff. I think it just involves a cleanse and taking a certain combination of pills. So I will let you know. But yesterday, I don't want to like post this publicly, but I did go get this. I did go get CBD oil yesterday. And I have been in a frenzy, okay, for the last 24 hours trying to figure out how you figure out your dosage. There's actually dosage calculators online. There are actually support groups for this. And so I want to tell you about just what happened with me yesterday in taking the CBD oil. This is made from hemp, okay? This is a 3 milligram spray. It tastes like peppermint. So can we just put that out there, because I am really, really funny about smells and tastes, okay? So with that being said, I started the CBD oil yesterday. And I had no cramps last night. no cramps last night. So I ended up taking, they tell you to titrate the dose up. I took a dose yesterday morning when I got it, and then I started mid-afternoon trying to have some cramps, so I went ahead and took another dose, and then I took another dose before I went to bed, which I think might be above the dose that I actually need, and I'll tell you why. Because there's a fine window with CBD oil for your body type, and the different brands may work different with different people because it's not been studied as much. There's a window. So with that being said, you got to figure out what that is. Now, if you take too much and you're taking it for anxiety, it can actually make your anxiety worse. So let me tell you what happened. When I took the third dose last night before I was getting ready to go to bed, because it was only my first day taking it, hi, I want to wave to you guys. I did feel a little anxious, which is unusual for me. So I had like a little bit of like, I was feeling like my breathing, like I couldn't catch my breath, and I was actually having like some heart palpitations. So I know that dose is probably too much for me, or at least too much to start out with. So this is a 3 milligram dose. You take 2 sprays at a time. So probably right now for me, 6 milligrams is going to be enough. So what else does it do? What else does CBD oil do? Okay, so I've been reading up on that. If you're having problems with migraines, it can possibly help with migraines. It can actually help with sugar cravings immensely. It can help you sleep if you're having problems with insomnia. If you have a child or yourself, you have problems with ADHD, it has been known to help with that. Dosages vary. You just got to start a dose calculator and figure it out. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you. Cara Lewis Newton was wearing it, girl. I seen her, and she was showing it one day, and I went onto the website. I said, I need that. I actually got a gray one, too. It's really cute. But anyways, so you can also use CBD oil for anxiety. It sometimes will help with depression. It's also used for cortisol, okay? It can help decrease cortisol. So we're going to get really technical here because I'm a guru here with medicine. So what does cortisol do? So cortisol is your stress hormone. It's released by the adrenal gland. And if your cortisol levels are jacked up, it can stunt weight loss, okay? So cortisol, again, it's a stress hormone. You don't want really high levels of stress hormone in your body. If you're in a really stressful situation, home life, job, whatever, your cortisol levels are high. If your cortisol levels are high, and when I say your cortisol levels are high, this could have been within the last 6 months. You could be in a stable environment now, but your cortisol levels can still be out of whack. So it can actually help with decreasing cortisol levels. So from a weight loss standpoint, what I see is that it's not necessarily going to help with weight loss, but it can correct some things that might preventing you from losing weight. So if you can decrease cravings and get your cortisol levels line back out, guess what? Pa-ching! Weight loss. So we're going to get rid of the back fat. We're going to get rid of the stomach cramps. And I'm hoping to get off birth control pills. I'm going to stay on my pills for the rest of this month while I figure out what my dose of this CBD is going to look like. I've also been researching whether or not you can actually fly with CBD oil when you travel, how that's going to convert, because nobody wants to be stuck in an airport on CBD oil or hemp oil and end up getting reprimanded by the government. So I have also joined a CBD oil group on Facebook. And it's pretty easy to get into. They actually have a separate group for CBD oil for pets and for children, and then they have the one for adults. Oh, you're welcome, Melody. Yes, pills can cause weight gain. So I went with the oil. I did the oil because the oil is actually, it tastes like peppermint, and it's, you don't have to have anything to swallow it, but you want to start slow and low with the CBD oil and build up to your dose. So yeah, yesterday I think I might have overdid it because last night right before I went to bed when I took that last dose, Bill was asleep on the couch and I was like freaking out a little bit. So there is a narrow window. You want to go slow and low. But the nice thing about this is that you don't have to wait a long time for it to work. But if it's not working, that's when you know you have to adjust the dose. So, and it might take quite large doses of, it's a cannabidiol. So it's made from the hemp plant. You can get it with or without marijuana in it. This is without marijuana. Clearly, I'm not going to be like on live, like taking marijuana because it's not legal in Virginia. But so right now this is legal. So there are senators, I've been looking into that, people that are out of state trying to get it, taken off the market and whatnot. So Kim, there you go. She found it very helpful for your back pain. Kim, do you know how much do you have to take? So the cannabidiol, the CBD oil, is not cheap. This bottle is $81.99. It has about 160 sprays in it. So it's probably, depending on the dose that you have to take, it's probably not going to last you more than a month. But here's the deal. If it gets rid of my pain that I'm having from my cramping, and I don't have to take these hormones anymore, and I don't have to feel crazy anymore, it is worth every penny to me. I'll give up something else if I get to the point where I can't afford it. So, yeah, it's not cheap by any means. And I will tell you this, I've been doing some research, and as I find out more about it, there are actually reputable companies that sell it. You don't want to go on Amazon and buy your CBD oil, okay? You want to get it you spray it under your tongue. It's sublingual. You just take 2 sprays, put it under your tongue, you hold it there, and anything that's sublingual that goes under the tongue gets absorbed into the bloodstream really quickly. So you take 4 drops of 350 milligrams every 4 hours. So I'm thinking right now I'm going to have to take 2 drops of this, I don't know how many milligrams this is. I think this is it's almost 500 milligrams. So it's 3 milligram per serving. Yeah, oh no, you're fine. So every 4 hours. So that's a good size dose you're on, Kim. A good size dose. So yeah, so I think it has its role in helping with some issues. Do I think that it's the know-all and end-all? Do I think that it's going to, they say it's really great for nausea for people who have that are on chemotherapy. It works great for that. Again, if you have insomnia, there's just a plethora of things that it can actually. Can you post a link or tell you where to get it? So you need to buy it from a reputable place. I can post a couple links, or maybe a screenshot of some reputable links that I found on the CBD group that I'm in, or you can get it from Kathy here. I'll see if she ships. I see her on Friday, so I'll find out if she ships or not. If she ships, of course, I'm going to refer you to my guru because I trust her with everything that is in me. So that is that's my 2 cents on CBD oil. So if it's something that you've been, if you have depression or anxiety or, you may not be able to come off your antidepressants. This can be taken in conjunction with it. But if you're having anxiety attacks, like I've read people that were having anxiety attacks, and rather than take a Xanax, within 10 to 15 minutes of taking this, like it just gets into your bloodstream and you feel better, which I think is fantastico. So, yeah, I'm down with it. Yes, you're welcome. Yeah, you can buy it at your local smoke head shop, if you have a head shop locally. I think so too, Lauren. I've never said this publicly, but I really think that marijuana needs to be legalized. I think we spend way too much money prosecuting people for use of marijuana, and I think there's a lot of medical conditions that people can benefit from use of marijuana, but the problem is that for the government to regulate it and tax it and all that, it's going to be like a major undertaking. And big pharmaceutical companies do not want that to happen because, especially, can you imagine the chemo people? Like, how horrible, that's going to cut into cancer and all those types of things, treatments. I mean, it's nuts. People, it's all about the dollar. That's what it boils down to. And here's the other thing. It's like in comparison to some medical treatments that people use for all this stuff, THC is really cheap. I mean, really cheap, you know, compared to like what people are having to pay for medications. I mean, come on, I work in medicine. I know what people pay for medications. It is crazy. I know, big pharma. I said dirty word, didn't I? Y'all, I'm sweating like a demon. We're going to use palette number 3 today. We're going to dive into that. I'm actually thinking about getting out this stick here and giving myself a little bit of extra contour here. Little extra lightning action. I hadn't been using this sucker, but I kind of think I'm feeling it today. So let's blend. Let's blend it. Blend it. Blend it good. Da-na-na-na-na. Blend that contour. Da-na-na-na-na. So that's it. Good morning, Jamie. How are you, girl? So yeah, that's my 2 cents. That's what I've learned so far. That's just what I've learned in a day's time. And I have seriously been doing some mega research on this because I don't want to, I guess I'm kind of playing guinea pig with myself, but I can't really recommend anything yet. I'm not a guru on it. I don't know everything. This is just what I found out so far. This is so far. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. I highly recommend that if you want to know more about it, that you do the research yourself, that you dig in. You know, the dosing is very, very, that's the tricky thing right now. The dosing thing is going to be a challenge. So, but you kind of just base it on the way you feel. That window is very tight. Someone take an edible. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm great, Jamie. I haven't gotten my beachfront collection yet. I looked yesterday to see when it was going to be here, and, like, I don't know. I don't think it's ever coming. I mean, heck, I just got my kudos the other day, and I had ordered those, I don't know how far in advance. All right, let's get some brows on and put some eye primer on, because we're going to use palette number 3 today. It's a very popular palette out of the Kudos collection. Yes, hunty. I do that every time. Where is that going to? What am I touching that I'm losing all my primer? And I'm milking this bottle as it is. I mean, we're like down to the end of it, the nitty gritty. Hey, Marty. Marty, I've really been trying to pull this house together, but I think I'm to the point that we need to just let you and John come see it. Like, I'm never going to have it perfect, right? So don't judge. But if you want to come look at it, maybe we can make that happen this weekend. Just let me know if you're going to be in town. Hey, Mary Ann. So, no, I haven't gotten my beachfront collection yet. And I've given you my 2 cents on CBD oil today and some of the uses. I'm still working out the dosage thing myself. And that's the end of that. Hi, Stacy. Stacy, you need to rewind and watch the beginning of this. I know you've been struggling with pain for a long time. You might want to get in on that CBD oil, especially with your back pain. Girl. Laura. Oh, you love it? So what is what's the bronzer like, Kathy? That's the thing that I'm like most interested in. Is that bronzer. Oh my gosh. It's so nice. I mean, who doesn't want to glow for summer? I want to glow for summer. I want to glow like J-Lo. That girl is the glowiest person in Hollywood. I don't know if they just like walk around with her with like a glow shield on her, but that chick. I think I read somewhere though that J-Lo does not drink alcohol. Maybe that is a big factor into what's going on with her. Yes, rewind and watch, Stacy. I think there's some good information for you at the beginning of this. So, yeah, I'll find out from my guru on Friday, and I'll give you all some information after I talk to her a little bit further about what's going on with all this stuff that's going on with me. Alright. Brows take focus. One brow done. Kratom? What's kratom? I'm on fire. My pits are on fire, y'all. I'm sweating. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Stephanie. Y'all know all y'all's little pictures come up at the top of my phone when y'all jump on here? The body oil. The highlight will blind the haters. That's hilarious. I love it. Yeah, that highlight is awesome because it's a body highlight too. I'm actually thinking about throwing a little highlight on my collarbones, even though you can't see them anymore because I've put on so much weight. I used to have really skinny collarbones. You know, where they popped out. You could actually see them back in the day. But yeah, I think I'm going in the wrong direction with the weight loss thing. I think it's dairy. I may need to cut out dairy. I may just be to that point. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. I've got to start exercising too. I know it's a must. Exercise is a must for a 40-some-year-old woman to lose weight. I'm past the point of probably just being able to control this with diet. So there, I said it. I'm gonna fix it. Hey, Sandra. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Juliana. All right, let's comb through these brows a little bit. All right. We need to finish filling this in a little bit. I didn't quite finish there. Got a little bit of, need to fill in a little bit of extra brow there. Okay, so we got the brow done. Let's go and get on some shadow. This is where the fun starts, kids. So we're going to use palette number 3 today. Tres. Let's get out palette number 3. So palette number 3 are these gorgeous pinks and purples. It's like a gloss. I had a feeling that's the way it would be, Kathy. The oil's not a roll-on. No. I know. It's because everything sags as you get older, Norma. It's like a joke, you know? Like, everything sags as you get older. If you think everything you've got while you're young and in your 20s is going to stay firm and perky, let me tell you what. You're delusional. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought. So much for that idea. I was delusional. Okay, we're going to start with some Smitten Kitten right here. We're going to put that Smitten right up against the brow here. I know, it does. Everything sags. It comes out fast. Why didn't they put like a little pour spout on it? You know, where you have to like squeeze it a little bit. I'll keep that in mind when it comes out. You don't want to waste it. I mean, that's literally liquid gold, right? Norma, I know, right? Hey, Shannon, good morning. Hey, Thea. Thea, did you check with Byron about CBD oil? Alright. My nose is running. I will tell you something else. This is something else I noticed yesterday when I took the CBD. So I've been having a lot of problems with my allergies. After I took the dose last night, right before I go to bed, my nose was really stopped up. All of a sudden, within 15 minutes of taking that pressure started letting up on my nose. It was really, really weird. I had everything just kind of opened up and started draining. So I don't know if it's just like getting rid of that inflammation in there or what. Lord, I'm sweating. Why are y'all making me so hot this morning? Okay, let's do, I'm going to use a little aesthetic on the lid here. So we're going to use a little bit of this gold. You all know I can never get away from gold. I love gold. Gosh, this is so pretty. Like, why are we not putting this up in the crease, right? Like, we're just laying it on the lid. Ah! Love this color, Ecstatic. Why is this so pretty with pink? Y'all know I love brown and pinks together. We've already did this, what? Did we do this yesterday? Or was that Monday? I think it was Monday. We did the brown and pink. So I'm just going to kind of work that in there. The brown and the pink. So this is Smitten we've done. Now let's get a crease brush. Let me see here if I've got one clean. Do I have a cream? Yeah, this one's not bad. Let me clean it off just a little bit. Okay. Yes, everything hangs different when you get older. Those 21-year-old perky, everything you got, let me just add that it doesn't. And like I said, back fat is a joke. Y'all are going to hear about back fat a lot from me because that's like one of my biggest complaints. We're going to use Cheeky. Let's get Cheeky for a minute. I'm going to mix it a little bit with Flippant. I'm going to load the brush with a little bit of both. And we're going to go into this crease here and throw on some purple. And we're just kind of working it out to the corner here. Hey guys, thanks for jumping on with me. Oh, it does look like gold? Oh, Lord, honey. I'm all about the golds. Gold is my boo. So let's drag this Cheeky here. Let's get a little cheeky with Cheeky. We're going to drag this out to the corner out here. And we're just going to use what we've got on the brush to kind of brighten that corner up a little bit. See how we kind of drug that out? So it's going to kind of elongate the eye and give you that kind of, it's not necessarily an almond eye shape, but it's just going to really give your eye some definition. Yes, hunty. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. So again, we're mixing Cheeky. I'm just kind of patting this onto the brush with a little bit of Flippant, kind of going back and forth. And we're going to run that right up into the corner. Yes, hunty. That's what I'm talking about. So we're working this outer corner out here. We're kind of going in a V fashion. Y'all are digging it, right? Kind of going in a V fashion here. Oh, y'all, I got my tooth fixed yesterday. Look. No more Lloyd from Dumb and Dumber. Yesterday was appointment day. I was clearly running all over the place here in Danville. So, yes, we got the old toothy fixed. That was wonderful. Okay, let's blend this down a little bit and see what we get. Do you all like this brown, purple, and pink? It's always good to get your tooth fixed. Nobody wants to be a snaggletooth, right? Bugs Bunny. Okay, so we're going to blend this down ever so beautifully. Really, really soft. We want to soften this down. We'll do the windshield wiper. Kind of see how much softer that makes it look? You got to blend. Kids, you got to blend. Don't make me hunt you down and blend your eyeshadows for you. Mama will find you and blend you like no tomorrow. Now, if you really want to make that gold pop on the lid, you can wet your brush down with a little bit, which I'm thinking about making the gold pop. Get your rose water, spray it in the lid, go back and grab your deluxe brush, just get it wet, and we're going to make that gold pop. Papadopoulos. Papalot. So we want that gold to like really pop. So the next question is do we want to add a little bit more smokiness to this, or do we want to leave it soft? That's the next question that we must ask. Lori, good morning. Hi, Kim Moore-Vance. Haley. All right. So I'm thinking about going back in with my brush that is not wet and grabbing this Smitten here and just kind of softening this line a little bit. We're going to soften this line up near. Now, the other thing we're going to do is we're going to take this same brush with Smitten on it, and we're going to hit that inner corner, okay? That's going to create a little bit of a highlight right there in the corner so that it kind of opens up your eye. Keep it soft. All right, we'll do soft. I like soft. Yeah, those ruby ribbon deals, I can't do it. They don't cover the nips. They don't cover those good enough for me. No. Can't do it. No. Okay. Not enough coverage. Gotta have the padding. Sorry. Okay, so we're going to use this. I want to really get that. Hey, Christy, are you at the lake? Girl, I'm coming up there. Yes, I'm liking the soft too. Oh, you can do this, Tammy. You can do it. I'm telling you. I was never this good at makeup. Younique makes it easy to recreate these looks because the product does the work for you, okay? You've got to have good product to make it work, okay? It won't work if the product is no bueno, okay? You've got to have good product. So these eyeshadows, they're highly blendable. They've got a lot of pigment in them. You don't have to use a lot. They blend down, I mean, literally gorgeously. Gorgeously. So, yeah, you want to have, we're going to go deep into this crease with a little bit more darkness, okay? Just deep in the crease to create a little bit more, you know, depth to the eye. So we're just kind of going deep in that crease, just pressing in there with this crease brush. And see, that kind of makes that eye pop a little bit more. Okay. So you guys know that I'm not a huge fan. Well, I do like our purple eyeliners, but I like a plum liner. So I'm going to use NYX plum liner today. It is not a Younique liner, but that's okay. Younique doesn't have one, so we have to make do with what we got. Hey, Mary, good morning. So this needed a little sharpening. Okay, got that done. Matches my nails, the purple. Okay, so we're going to do a purple liner. I like using liner on top. So this will kind of carry over. Now these liners don't seem to draw as well as ours do. Maybe I should have attempted liquid. Okay, now we got it. I know, I do like NYX. They've got some really pretty colors that we don't have, like some burgundies and lipsticks and stuff like that. I picked up NYX in a couple things. I don't shop a lot outside of our brand because, I mean, duh, right? But when we don't have something that I want, I'll shop outside of our brand. I'm hoping they come out with a darker liner. This looks pretty good, right? So what color of lipstick? Let's go ahead and start talking about that. What color of lipstick are we going to use today? Oh my gosh. I love lipstick. It's absolutely like one of the major pleasures in life, along with food and probably intercourse. So we're using a gentle highlight up here. It is called Gentle. I love using this as a highlight because you can kind of go crazy with it. Get this highlight done, hunty. Yes. Let's highlight that nose. We want the glow. Give me all the glow. You don't want to go too crazy with the highlight. I did read, though, that somebody had said that they like keeping the middle. I think it's Beyonce's makeup artist. I was reading this the other day. Like, he likes to keep the center of the face matte. Like, he's like, keep the center of the face matte. I'm like, that's probably not a bad idea, but I really like a little highlight on the tip of my nose. I really, really do. Okay, let's do some mascara. This is where it gets fun. This is where the lashes come out. We love the lashes. It's like, we're the lash authority. Thank you, Brenda. Brenda, I know you have this palette. And with your hair color, this whole look is going to look amazeballs. Hi, Mel. Good morning. Hey, Jackie. All right, let's get these lashes curled. And then we're going to, hey, Regina. How's Indiana, chick? Y'all hanging in up there? Is it cool up there like it is here? This weather here's been weird. I've been having to wear a sweater every day. And the particular facility that I'm going to today, man, I don't know if my office is just close to the air conditioner or what, but freaking cold as I don't know what in there. Like, I have to bundle up, sister. It's cold. It's no joke. Alright, so we're getting the Epic mascara on now. And I'm pulling my hair back because I am notorious for putting stripes in my hair with mascara. And then I run around looking like Cruella de Vil all day. Where are those puppies? Brittany, good morning. I think I'm just about ready for a new tube of Epic. I mean, it's been a hot minute since I gifted myself with one. I think I need to gift myself with a new tube of Epic. It may be time. Epic lasts forever, though. Oh my gosh, it goes a long way. It is. I just had somebody message me this morning, and they're like, this is some product that I don't ever want to live without. And she sent me a picture of her and her lashes. I'm like, girl, tell me about it. I'm loving some Epic mascara. It's thebomb.com. Love the Epic, but I like my 3D too. I went through I had a love-hate relationship with 3D for a little while. We went through a phase, but I'm over it now. And me and 3D are back on good terms. We've got really good results with the 3D and the Epic together. And when my 3D gel starts to dry out a little bit, I spray the wand with just a little bit of rose water. Really seems to thin the gel out a little bit and really expands the life of your 3D. Because the gel in the 3D is not super wet anyway, but you don't want it to be super wet because, I mean, how are these fibers going to stick to something that is like super duper wet, right? You don't want it to weigh the fibers down. You just want them to stick. It was 85 yesterday and humid. I wish it was more like that here. The sky was looking cloudless about an hour ago. I was outside checking on my flowers and doing all that stuff by the pool, and now, did I get a fiber in my eye? I did not. Okay. Now it's looking kind of cloudy again. It's like a little bit cool outside still here. It's been like 65, 70 degrees at best, so, like, you know, you need, like, you can't be running around without a little something on your shoulders. It's been a little bit cool. So, the temperature in the pool has dropped significantly too. I guess we're going to have to put the heater on for the kids. Kids like to come over and swim during the day a lot of times while we're not here. So, alright, let's get this 3D on. Beverly, you need to go back and watch this from the beginning, Bev. I talked about CBD oil. It may be something that you find beneficial for your pain. I'm experimenting some myself. There is a huge wasp outside my window trying to get in. Sorry, dude. No entrada. Okay. So you want to be very generous with the gel the second go around. Because if you're not generous enough with the gel the second go around, you're going to end up with just fibers in your eyeballs and under your eyeballs. And you're going to message me and say, what is the deal, Camille? My eyeballs are itching all day long. Well, you didn't put on enough gel. Like you all see, this takes time. It does take time, but the results are fabulous. Like, why go put on falsies when you can get your own lashes to look like falsies and you don't have to deal with glue and all that other nonsense, right? So yeah, that's what you get. Lashes that look like falsies without the hassle of a falsie. Okay, we got to decide on a lippy here. I'm kind of thinking with this shirt, we need to go with Affluent. Where is Affluent? This is like, I love this lip color. There's a couple people that are usually on here with me who love this lip color. Okay, let's do a plush lip liner. So let me get this good and dry here. Do plush. This is a super nude color. I don't know what it is about this liner, but this particular liner, the pigment in it is super creamy. Very, very creamy. It goes on so easy. Like you could wear it alone as a lipstick. Yeah, you can do that. I've seen people do that, Christy. Oh, this must have got hot in the window. It's melting a little bit. Oh, look at there. We got a little problem. Hold on. I gotta clean up a mess here. Got lipstick everywhere. This is the prettiest color in the world. And I don't know what it is about Affluent. The thing is leaning. But it is, there's lipstick everywhere on this thing. It is so creamy. Like, some of our other lipsticks aren't as creamy as this one, but if you like a really creamy lipstick, pick you up an Affluent because, oh my gosh, it is super duper creamy. Okay, I want to go back to the Elegant again. We did this yesterday, and I loved it. So we're going to grab a little bit of Elegant on our finger, and this is just going to give us a little bit of an ombre lip. I know. Well, she's not a huge, like, a makeup aficionado either, is she, Christy? So it's a really soft color. This is going to make your pout, like, stick out. All right, let's finish off underneath these eyes with a little bit of pressed powder. A lot of people use the Behold setting powder, but I absolutely love this Scarlet pressed powder underneath the eye to just kind of set the makeup. Just makes it look so pretty. So pretty. I'm just going to dust over this. Dust off the excess. Okay. There we go. Look of the day. And a little medical knowledge, right? While we're at it. So let's go back and do a recap on this look. We're going to go all the way back through it and tell you exactly what I used and where I put it and how. Okay, let me finish off with some setting spray. You want to shake up your... Oh, the popo are in my neighborhood. I guess it's a good thing. Checking everything out, making sure we're safe. Thank you, Popo. I support the police. All right. You must have heard me over here talking about CBD oil. Might be knocking on my door. All right, so let's talk about this look. So, what did we do? So, I started out with, what did I start? Moisturizer. You want to make sure that your skin is super moisturized. I will tell you this, I don't think you can ever moisturize your skin enough because the base of your skin is going to determine what your makeup looks like. So if you're not putting enough moisture on your skin and your skin is too dry, your makeup's never going to look flawless, okay? So you've got to moisturize, like go crazy with it, okay? So then we use setting spray. Thank you, Yvonne. We use setting spray as a primer. And then I did a contour with Malibu bronzer. We use supported blush. It's not one that we have in our line right now. It's my favorite. You can use Serene, so you can get that. You're going to get a similar look. Under the eyes, I use concealer in Organza, okay? And then we actually used a little bit of our stick today, too. I used the stick and contoured out a little bit to highlight a little extra. Then I used the support. I used Gifted. Gentle, sorry. Gentle is a highlight that I like to use on my face. I use that every day. Brows were done in a medium brow palette. It's also known as the brunette brow palette. And then we did eye primer, and then we jumped over to palette number 3. I love this palette. So I clearly don't use this palette enough either, because purples are my jam. If you've got green eyes, you should be wearing purple on your eyes. So anyways, what did we use? I started out with Smitten. Smitten is a light color that we did on top. On the lid, we used Ecstatic. That's that pretty gold color that you're seeing there. And then we kind of mixed Flip It and Cheeky together. I kind of went back and forth. And then we created that crease and kind of drug out to the corner. But deep in the crease, I went back and darkened up some with some Cheeky. So we kind of got that dimension, like, you kind of like makes that eye pop. I used the NYX liner today because we don't have a deep plum, and I love deep plum on the eyes, especially against green eyes. It really makes them pop. So NYX deep plum liner. Then I used Epic mascara, 3D mascara, and then we finished off this lip with a gorgeous, gorgeous soft pink lip. I used Plush liner, and I used a fluid lipstick, and I dabbed on a little bit of I'm having a moment. Elegant Splurge Cream Shadow right in the middle, just to perk those lips up. So that's it. That's the look of the day. We finished off with a little bit of scarlet powder underneath the eyes, and then set that makeup, because you work too hard to make it look good. It doesn't need to be melting off your face before the end of the day. By the time you get home, you should still look as fresh as when you left the house. You might have to reapply lipstick, but the rest of it should stay put. Okay. Thanks for tuning in with me today. I've got my appointment Friday. I'll let you guys know how that goes. Yvonne, I'm so jealous of your eyebrows. They look so ridiculously good. I know, Christina, I'm all pink and purple today, so I'm feeling like all unicorn today. So that's it. That's the look of the day. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening to my medical jargon and guru, all that crap that I throw out at you guys. And I hope you guys have a fantabulous, happy hump day, okay? If you see this look and another presenter shared it, please go back to her to order. All of this look can be created using our customer kudos right now, and you get the free cute bag. 69 bucks. It can be yours out the door, okay? All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.